Hey everybody, Jeff Oriema here. What should GraphQL's slogan be in the AI era? How should we specify around the newest HTTP verb? What's the future of true nullability? These questions were discussed in the August 2026 meeting of the GraphQL Primary Working Group, which meets once a month on the first Thursday. The meeting started out with Martin Bonin reminding everyone that the GraphQL Foundation's grants program is available. I'll put more info in the video description so you can submit a grant application if you'd like. If you are familiar with RFC 2119, you should be very interested in the proposed cleanup of the GraphQL over HTTP specification, which standardized usage of should and recommended, and changes some of the meaning around how strongly we urge the use of the /GraphQL URL path. We then discussed whether to adopt a new tagline for GraphQL, the API language for humans and agents. Most folks have given this thumbs up, but there's been some feedback that this is more trend-driven than descriptive. For reference, the current tagline is, quote, the query language for modern APIs. Let us know in the comments if you have an opinion. The longest and most technical discussion of the meeting concerned how to handle errors emitted by schemas that are using the proposed true nullability paradigm. Now, that's its own video or even video series in and of itself, that entire problem space, so I'll try to boil this down to sort of recap level detail. Benji Gillum proposed a new protocol level addition to the GraphQL response called path non-null. This would be an additive change, so non-breaking, and this would impact users of GraphQL clients that do not persist a representation of a GraphQL schema locally, like Apollo Client and Urkel. This new response property would add metadata indicating the semantic nullability of each node in an execution path that contains an error, so that the client library can recreate or propagate those errors in a way that matches the schema. The group discussed the trade-offs of this paradigm along the lines of simplicity, correctness, and ergonomics. Nullability has been a hot topic, on and off, for years and years, so it's not a surprise that we're still figuring out the best way to deliver this new language feature to the community today. One thing is clear to me: we do need more input from everyday GraphQL users to help inform this use case, so please do leave a comment or show up to a working group meeting to weigh in on how you think the design of true nullability and how we express it in schemas of GraphQL clients, what that looks like to you and what success looks like. We are dying for feedback. Martin also had the last agenda item, which concerned the HTTP query verb and its utility for GraphQL, which is certainly obvious to anybody who's read that specification for that HTTP method. The working group has ruled out specifying for this initial release of the GraphQL over HTTP specification, which is slated for this year, but identified it as a priority for the next GraphQL over HTTP release, which is hopefully next year. The GraphQL working group is open to anyone. Go to calendar.graphql.org to find primary working group meetings and other active groups within the GraphQL specification and foundation. If you like getting updates on GraphQL's technical progress, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That's it for now. See you next time.